For years, we worked here at the Video King.
Which was owned by this weird millionaire.
And then he died in this strange accident.
And left us $1 million.
But we can only have the money if we watch all the crazy old videos in this giant locker.
It's like something out of a bad TV series.
I guess. But somebody's got to watch this stuff if nobody else is doing it.
The Video King was a billionaire, a global thrill seeker, skydiving everywhere. When his parachute failed, he was crushed to dust, and his will left Jay and Rick $1 million trust. But the will's got a stipulation: if they wanna collect the dough, Jay and Rick are gonna have to sit through every video. So they're gonna see some flicks and watch some TV too. And you can take the trust for a challenge too.
Listen to them butchering this song. Love that guitar strumming style too.
I remember on the original Brady Bunch, the theme song for the first season was credited to the Peppermint Trolley Company.
No kidding.
It was. And then after that, they sang it. The cast sang it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I gotta remember to look up the Peppermint Trolley Company and then know something about that. It's probably one of those Mike Curb studio acts. Right.
So, Brady Kids, obviously, cartoon show featuring the Brady Bunch kids, but...
Produced by Scheimer-Prescott or Scheimer-Prescott.
Yeah. But...
who are a notch below Hanna-Barbera.
Yes. And at this point in the show, the 3 of the Brady kids decided to walk away from their contract, and 3 remained, so they got scabs to do Greg, Marsha, and Pete.
They must have looked long and hard for the replacements, though, right, Jay?
Yes. The son and daughter of Lou Scheimer, the producer.
So they didn't look long and hard.
They did not.
They looked only as far as the dinner table.
Also, who starred in Lassie's Rescue Rangers, one of our favorites.
It's also, the director is Hal Sutherland, and they got his kid as well. So it's the two Scheimer kids and Hal Sutherland's kid. The 3 scab voices. And the 3 scab voices play what? Greg, Brady,
Marsha,
and
Peter.
And Peter, okay.
So Jan,
everybody
Cindy,
else was easy pickings.
Jan, Cindy, and Bobby were still there because they needed the money.
And so these kids, they ride around in a dune buggy and solve mysteries? Is that
pretty much, yeah.
Like
with a magical talking minor bird, 2 pandas named Ping and Pong, but which might as well be called Ching and Chong for the way they talk, and a wacky dog.
From what everyone says, I guess Colonel Jones did.
This guy's voice, man.
He couldn't sound less.
This is Greg. Hey, I'm Johnny Bravo.
That's right. He was a
Let's solve a mystery, guys.
We're going to tear it down and make way for the new highway.
This is peculiar.
How?
We'll get petitions.
Kind of sounds like Ed Grimley. This is quite the mystery, I must say.
Uh-oh, Tums. I don't like the looks of that bulldozer.
Gee, that's too bad, Luke.
No, the additional voices are they all Larry Storch, who is on F Troop.
Right, he does the minor bird and like other adults on the show, and I don't know if he does these guys or not.
I think at least he does.
Probably.
He's doing at least one of
I
them.
wonder what them kids was doing
Probably
here.
that guy.
Yeah.
And so, Mayor Latraine, we have all these signatures on a petition asking that
All
the old
6
Jones
signatures.
homestead be declared a historical monument.
So it won't have to be torn down.
Let me give you my answer in a few brief words.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if they knew it was kind of an FU to Barry Williams to replace him with this dude who sounds nothing like him, and in fact sounds kind of fruity.
It's like a Flintstones thing, you know, the talking animals.
Yeah.
It's a living.
Yeah, who's the bird supposed to sound like? It's like an old Hollywood. It's a little bit like Lou Costello, but I don't think that's the.
Any questions?
Just one, sir. What did you say?
No.
Why can't the Jones
canned
say it,
laughter.
sir?
Money, my boy, money. We'd have to move it out
I'd
of
be
the
kind of
path of the
psyched
new
to see
highway,
myself
and that takes
depicted in a
money.
Saturday morning cartoon, even if I looked as dopey as they've made these kids
Your
look.
name on a check is worthless.
Okay, I'll sign somebody else's name then.
Marlon, that's illegal.
Did you ever use that application that'll make you look like you're on The Simpsons?
No.
Save the house, of course. It is a
They did the
bit
Mad
of
Men
mystery.
one.
The Mad Men, is it really?
Yeah, they do that for a lot of shows now. Well, because the Mad Men thing's like all 60s kind of.
And hope that bulldozer don't come to take
But it's live action, so.
But they just sort of, they take your photo and they kind of put you in like, 60s clothes or whatever. Smoking, drinking, and whatever.
Brady kids.
Seems kind of silly because you could just do that.
Sure.
And the Simpsons one makes sense to me because you can't animate yourself.
Right. Simpson eyes. That's a lot of people in a freaking dune buggy. Big tips over, man. They're all fucked.
That's like the Ford Suburban dune buggy. The Chevy Suburban dune buggy.
Uh-oh, guys. Watch out for that ditch.
Here come those kids.
Good thing we hit all the loot.
These are the same shots as before.
Yeah. Will you? Let's start figuring how we're going to get rid of them.
Maybe if we rig up some real scary
in the background,
we can get them to think the house is really
same tree.
Good idea. You can do most of the rigging, because I'm all Tums.
Stop repeating yourself, will ya?
Well, let's go in.
Yeah, let's go in.
Let's go
in.
You're the ones who don't believe in ghosts, remember? Now you're afraid to open the door.
And the bird flies
no big thing
by
about going
whirling
in.
its tail like a helicopter instead of its wings.
Well, how would you fly?
Well, that's how I would fly, but I'm not a bird. Oh. Not racist.
I think at a certain point, they just talk the way they talk. I don't know.
That's how pandas normally talk, is what you're saying?
Wow, look how high the ceilings are in there.
Sure.
Why is that funny? Did you hear the crowd? They all laugh.
Because the animals came in. Silly.
That's where he first got the name, Useless. They sent him for help, and he never came back.
Why not?
When he got to the Army headquarters, he rode in shouting, "Remember the..." and forgot the name of the place.
Let's go, but don't let them see you.
Okay, we can start decorating just about anywhere.
What will we do? We'll have things that pop out of the walls and scary noises and things like that. This is where we'll put on the singing part of our show.
That's Marcia.
This is where we'll put on the singing part of our show.
You can tell because she's hot.
Sure.
This is our Halloween episode.
It sure is.
This sure will make a great haunted house.
Complete with rigged up ghosts and scary noises.
What was that?
What was that?
Oh, time for a commercial.
Cindy's drunk.
Stay tuned.
She's a beat behind everybody else.
What's that noise?
How did the kids manage to do that?
I don't think it was the kids.
The thing pulled me back like a elastic band. Never did like that there wall panel.
It's sort of a popular thing, the idea of ghosts that are old Confederate generals and soldiers and stuff.
Such a cliche.
Just the idea, though, that ghosts are always people who are notable.
Eustace Jones is my moniker.
You're really old, Useless?
Dadgum! There goes that there nickname again. Just 'cause I forgot a little thing like the Alamo. Wasn't true neither. I brought help, but we couldn't get through.
I
You know how them New England winters is.
Sir,
I had a grad school advisor who looked a lot like this guy.
Same eyebrows.
I was gone.
Everything. Same everything.
Marlon, are you
Same
sure
demeanor.
the two of you aren't related?
Same costume.
Jones, we don't believe in ghosts, remember?
Sir, I think you're disguised.
Oh, I think the
as
Mind
wonderful,
Bird's also a wizard.
but I like the idea
He
of
can cast
having Colonel
spells.
Jones's
So that's
ghost
why he
on a
doesn't
big
flap his
show.
wings. He uses
Who are you,
his
really?
wings to cast spells.
He would have to have magical powers because he first of all he can talk, but then also
Yeah.
he wears that hat.
Right, yeah.
Anybody who wears that hat has magical powers.
Logically,
I don't know who
one
he
would
is, but we might as
surmise
well use
that
him
that is a
in our
wizard.
show.
He seems nice enough.
Plus his
even
name's
if he is a bit
Dumbledore.
strange. One
No,
thing's
wait,
for
it's not. It's
sure,
not. It's
he's not a
Marlin.
ghost.
I wonder.
Girls. God, so bad.
They should do a crossover episode with Scooby-Doo. Actually, they did crossover episodes. Did you know that there's a Wonder Woman episode of this, and it's the first animated appearance of Wonder Woman?
Okay,
I did not know that.
It's true.
That old guy, too. I am a ghost.
Because Lassie's Rescue Rangers, they had like a, what was it, a jaguar or a mountain lion who used to like walk around with them.
Yeah.
So I guess it was their thing to get like wild animals to domesticate them and solve mysteries with them.
I guess so. That's right.
Because, you know, pandas, why the hell not? They're, you know, they're not, it's not like they're rare and should be living in zoos or anything.
Yeah, it's supposed to be kind of cute, but really when you think about it, these guys, they're making pandas ride around in their dune buggy.
Right.
I don't know how. It's not very kind.
Yeah.
And if you watch these pandas, they're really frantic and panicked all the time. I don't think
they're high-strung.
They don't really enjoy their life.
No.
Or whatever your name is. We can make our
Whatever
ghosts
your
look like anything
name
we
is.
want to, because we don't believe in ghosts anyway.
Anyway.
That's why it's foolish to be afraid of them.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
What are they trying to tell us?
About that there secret wall panel.
What wall panel?
This one here. Now, who could have took the secret button? It's been here for nigh over 100 years.
Sure, Mr. Jones. And there's a secret ballroom, too, where all the ghosts get together for parties.
There is? Why didn't somebody tell me?
He seems stranger all the time.
This whole thing seems
Oh,
strange
my
all the
nose.
time.
Well, we've done enough work for today. Let's go
The
home.
charisma's just dripping off this
Can
guy.
we drop you off someplace, Mr. Jones?
What for?
Dadgummit.
I live here, don't he?
The old coot is staying.
Well, he said he lives here, didn't he?
Nobody lives here, remember? We gotta get rid of him.
Apparently they live in a
We did
treehouse.
a lot of work today.
Well, that's one thing that I learned from TV of this time is that all the kids always had rock groups, and they all lived together. If you had a rock group, you had to live
And
together.
apparently nobody had parents.
We've got a bit of investigating to do.
I smell trouble.
They're probably just going out for a walk.
One thing's for sure, they're too chicken to go near the Jones house at night.
Get that right, Chan.
Okay. So I didn't tell you we were coming here. But we're here, so you might as well come in with me. Okay, here we go. You with me? Okay, sissies. I'll go it alone.
Sissies.
Oh, sissies, I come here to address you with quaking knees. See that? It was just the wind blowing over the chimney. Open the door must have caused a draft.
Where's the draft?
Wish I could figure out who that's supposed to
Where the panda's supposed to be. Jiggity, 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 jiggity.
He sure snores loud for a ghost.
Gotcha!
I don't get it.
Oh, it's you!
Who are you expecting?
I rigged that figure to trap whoever it is keeps trying to capture me. Gotcha!
Say Mom always said don't play ball in the house.
So they was.
Mom always said don't play ball in the house.
Don't know, but it strikes me there's two.
Hey, Bobby.
Maybe they're ghosts.
You're a
Hey,
ghost.
Joe Namath.
So I am.
Hey, Don Drysdale.
Say, I want my own room up in the attic.
I want my own room up in the attic with beaded curtains. Where are we gonna hide this goat mascot?
Say, don't open that umbrella in my car.
Is that one? I don't even remember that
Yeah, of course it did.
one. Don't open that umbrella in my car. It's bad luck.
Hey, Lou, that movie projector idea really worked.
Yeah, they really thought that thing we was projecting was a ghost.
Come on, let's pull ourselves together. Go back inside.
That's right. There's nothing to be afraid of.
It's a little bit like Buddy Hackett, right?
What was the
Yeah, a
name
little
of
bit.
that place again?
The Alamo.
Black gold. Texas tea.
Not Buddy Ebsen. Buddy
Buddy
Hackett.
Epson, yeah. Actually, the Marlin sounds like Buddy Hackett.
That's what I just said.
I thought you said he looked like Buddy.
30 seconds ago.
No, I thought you said that the soldier guy looked like Buddy Hackett, meaning Buddy Epson.
No fatter than a wisp of smoke.
Because he kind of does.
No, he looks like my old graduate advisor.
Oh, right. We went over this.
Oh, yeah? I'll show you.
Uh-oh, they're coming
I'll
back.
show you.
It'll work this time, huh?
Yeah.
Now, where was this thing? Let's go.
Shut off the projector.
Well, I'll be tricky critter wordy.
There's something very strange going on here. Let's look around.
Let's look around.
I'd be so mad if animators drew me walking that way.
You know, pandas were pissed when they saw this.
Mom, Top, Ping, and Pong, what are you doing with those sheets?
Time for a little sheet changing.
I'd like to know who's doing this and why.
I'd like to know who's doing this and why.
Be a ghost.
Sure, Mr. Jones.
All right, let's see
Good
what
thing we
else there
dropped
is.
them sheets before they could see they were attached to these here strings.
Yeah, but they're still here, Loot. If we don't get rid of them, they're liable to find all the stuff we got stored.
Let's try the sound recording system.
A filmy figure that disappears when we get near. A bunch of empty sheets. What next?
Oh, what next? He's kind of got like a Christopher Walken kind of delivery. Hey, give me the watch. And I stuck it on my ass for 10 years.
So the director here, Hal Sutherland, he did episodes of Fat Albert.
Yep.
And the Archies, and there was a Star Trek animated series. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Then
They just used to churn this shit out.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, they had two different versions of a Gilligan's Island animated series. I mean,
Planet Gilligan, or
it's like somebody challenged them to take a horrible TV series and make it worse. They said, "We can do it.
Right, yeah.
We can do two horrible versions."
like, all right, we got a half hour to fill. What can we come up with? Based on something we already own, to be able to pay anybody else.
They said, we could just animate a dump.
Yeah, right.
Or we could just take a dump and
It's
animate
Hanky.
it.
It's Hanky the Christmas poo. Let's get them.
Shucks, there's an easier way than this. I did it without banging my head.
He came right through that wall.
When you hear like colloquialism like "dad gummit," where does that come from? What is that?
No idea.
What is that?
I think it's probably like the reverse of God damn it.
Okay, I bet you're
Maybe
right.
it's time for some ghosts to turn the tables.
I never felt so concerned foolish in my life.
Consarn's kind of the same thing.
That would make it a. What do you call them? People turn the words around in a phrase. Not an aphorism.
George!
Now, let's call the police.
Now, let's call the police. All right, everybody, let's rock out.
And Thumbs are in jail.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna
where
do
they
some.
belong.
And the reward money for the return of all that stolen property is more than enough to save this great old house.
Hey, it's time for your concert. The people are waiting.
I wonder if girls who are in the Barry Williams fan club watched this and thought, something's just not quite right. Something's odd about
It
this.
looks like him, but it doesn't sound like him.
It looks like a drawing of him, and it also sounds like a drawing of him. Oh, by the way, this is all reused art from the Archie's TV series.
Different heads. Oh, you mean the backgrounds and stuff?
All you have to do is take the original drawings and just draw different faces.
Right.
Like you just redraw them. It's the same movement.
Right.
And actually, when we saw Lassie's Rescue Rangers, I forget what number that is, of which Trust Fund Challenge that is, one of the characters on there is just the Marsha Brady character here. They didn't even bother changing the drawing. They just took the drawings from either this series or that series to use them in this one or that one.
They were environmentalists. They like to recycle.
That's true. They're environmentalists.
It's a very green show.
Now, what do you think is the philosophy of on their records? Everybody singing all at once.
Yeah, I know.
Like nobody's singing a lead.
Nobody sings the lead, yeah.
Is it because they just all sucked so much that you couldn't have anybody take a lead? Is that what you think?
Yeah, I think so. Now, is this the Brady kids, or it's probably just a bunch of
No, this
singers?
Is really them. I think they did sing.
So they have they probably recorded the music ahead of time.
Oh,
you mean, or is it like
you mean is this
Scheimer?
live? What do you?
No. I mean with Barry Williams and Marsha.
Well, they released
Maureen McCormick.
They released at least a couple of pop records that sold pretty well,
So
and I think they licensed.
Yeah.
I think that was the whole purpose of making this show, is to sell some records.
Well, 'cause
so they licensed this.
At this time, you had
that was a whole other contract. That had nothing to do with the voice contract with the kids.
At this time, you had a lot of cartoon shows like this, like the Osmond Brothers, or Osmond Family, whatever, Jackson 5, probably Partridge Family, I'm assuming. They must have done a cartoon show for them, right? They actually played music.
They had an outer space cartoon.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Both of them had an outer space cartoon. Partridges didn't play instruments, though.
But I mean,
yeah,
they were like a band on the show. That was the conceit on the actual show.
Yeah. But just like it said on the show, the actual voices and instruments of the Partridge Family are augmented by professional singers and musicians. That was my favorite part.
And by augmented, we mean actually
done by other people. Man, that was worse than I remember.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
I liked it when they used to cover other people's songs. Like somewhere I've got a record of the Brady kids doing that Seals and Crofts number. Summer Breeze. Is that Seals and Crofts? Summer Breeze?
I think so.
Yeah.
Summer Breeze.
Yeah, I've got a version of them doing that somewhere. That's very entertaining. They all sing at the same time.
Sure. They all like Summer Breezes, so makes sense. Yeah, it was pretty terrible. But it was very enjoyable.
Thank goodness for the bird. He really saves it. Our channel on YouTube is Trust Fund Challenge. You can send us email to trustfundchallenge@gmail.com, and you can get our tweets and learn all about the show at TFund Challenge.
And if you don't, you can go straight to hell.